everyone, hope you're all well. Today I want to highlight some pretty huge details that were actually discovered in the Halo Infinite technical preview. Some of these are pretty interesting, so if you actually discovered any of these yourself, please let me know in the comments below. With that said, let's get into it. So the very first thing I want to talk about is actually something that happens when you die. So what happens in Halo Infinite is that when an enemy Spartan kills you, you can actually see how much HP they had. So as you can see, it tells you who killed you, as well as how much HP they had. Now this is going to be a pretty big thing for teams and competitive teams going forward, because now if you said that someone's one shot and then they turn out that they're not, you can pretty much have a laugh about it with your mates and all that sort of stuff. But for me, I think it's a pretty cool addition because, you know, we've never ever been able to tell if that person who was shooting was actually one shot or full HP or full health. So I do think this is a pretty cool addition. Of course, this is a first for the franchise, so I am interested to see what your thoughts are on this. If you enjoyed Halo 5's multiplayer, then you may like what I'm about to say, but Halo Infinite will carry across something that came from Halo 5, and that is when you are walking or just normally running without sprinting, you do not appear on the radar. However, in Halo Infinite, when you start to sprint, your icon will actually appear on the radar. So this is a good thing, of course, for competitive, because you should be able to run without, you know, telling the enemy team where you are. Again, this is something that was in Halo 5, but for the rest of the Halo fans out there that have not played Halo 5, you probably wouldn't be aware of this, and this would be a brand new thing for you. Alrighty, so this is a pretty big one, but the thruster is actually an equipment piece. So as you can see here, it says, set the input to equip the thruster. So now the thruster is actually an equipment piece of Halo Infinite. We actually haven't seen any gameplay that I'm aware of anyone using the thruster in Halo Infinite, so if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but I'm 99% sure we have not seen the thruster in gameplay just yet. I don't think we'll be able to use it in this upcoming flight, which is going to be happening today, but you know, I am intrigued to see if that's a bug, visual issue, or actually will be in the game. So that's just something to be aware of. Right now, it seems like the thruster is returning in a smaller capacity than, say, Halo 5, but it does seem like it is returning. Also, something very interesting to note here is that you can actually toggle your helmet light. So, you know, fans of that will be very happy. I know I'm quite personally happy about that, but yeah, you can actually toggle your own helmet light. So there you go. For the very first time, guys, in Halo Infinite, you'll be able to drop your equipped weapon, or the weapon you're holding. Now this leaves so many options for gameplay and potential for gameplay, because now you can basically drop power weapons for your teammates. Not just that, you can actually bait enemy Spartans to your position with a power weapon just scattered on the ground, dropped on the ground, and I think that's actually really funny. I do think there's going to be some really funny gameplay scenarios where you can watch someone just drop a weapon and just watch an enemy Spartan go towards it thinking, oh, I'll pick this up without any trouble, any hassle from another enemy Spartan, and then bam, dead. So, you know, we'll see what happens. I just think this one's going to be quite funny. I do think we're going to see quite a few clips from players just baiting enemy Spartans to their position and then popping them off before they can actually retrieve that dropped weapon. Alrighty, so I've not seen anyone talking about this just yet. So in this match on Livefire, that took place today during the Halo Infinite technical preview, we could actually see how the energy shielding system would work during a 4v4 Slayer match. Now, something I want to bring to your attention is that the players on the blue team actually had a blue energy shielding system. So I will basically just bring it back for you guys so you can see. But watch right there. Can you see how his energy shielding system is actually blue instead of yellow? Usually what would happen, I'm sure you're all aware of this, is that the energy shielding system would be yellow. During the Halo Infinite multiplayer overview, the energy shielding system there was actually yellow, which is the way we're used to. However, during this match, it's quite clear to see that, you know, your own team is actually using the blue energy shielding system, while as the enemy team spots a red energy shielding system. So here you can see again, see that red blob that pops up? That's when the energy shields have cracked, right? Like the usual explosion or usual bang you see, usual flare you see. So that's quite interesting. I haven't seen anyone talking about that. Again, I'm not too sure if that's a visual glitch. If I'm honest, I think it looks pretty cool. I actually like seeing the blue energy shielding system for your own personal Spartan, but I just want to say I've not seen anyone talking about it. So again, that's something quite interesting. Because as we're watching right now, you can clearly see besides having red outlines, their energy shielding system is actually red, right? Whilst your own personal energy shielding system is blue. So yeah, that's something interesting. It's something that we haven't seen before, of course, in the Halo franchise. So I'm curious to know your thoughts on that. I actually like it. I actually like how cool the blue energy shielding system looks. I think it works really well in the Spartan. Again, as you saw there, I'm going to pull it up for you guys. Like, this is actually quite... bear with me, I'm doing this like as I go here. I'm sorry if video is not too good for you. But basically, you can actually see in slow motion the blue visual effect of the energy shielding system. So, yeah, again, this is something I've not seen anyone talk about. I thought this was pretty huge to show, so I just wanted to highlight that, because it does seem like for 4v4 matches, the energy shielding system is actually representing the color of your team. So, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so this next one is actually a bug that I've just noticed. It's not huge by any means, but I just want to highlight it. It's with the plasma pistol. Basically, he charges it, shoots it, it actually goes through the enemy Spartan. So I'll replay that for you real quickly. But as you can see, the player rushes towards the plasma pistol, gets it, charges it up, shoots, and it actually goes through the Spartan. You can actually see it kind of there, the effect of the explosion, but it actually phases through the Spartan. So that is like the first visual glitch I've noticed, and I just wanted to make a little short comment on that just there. Again, nothing groundbreaking, but I guarantee you that's going to be addressed very, very soon. Final thing I want to touch on, guys, is actually a little bit of an Easter egg from 343, where they decided to include a reference to red versus blue into their AI color system. So here you can see that pink is actually labeled as lightest red. So, you know, I thought that was quite interesting. Probably, I'm going to say a lot of you would have seen that. If you're a big fan of red versus blue, you know, like myself, you would have noticed that. But, you know, just that's something pretty cool, and, you know, I just thought I'd highlight it. Alrighty, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this today. Again, this is a real impromptu video that I just wanted to get out really quickly for you guys before the flight started. I hope we all have a ton of fun. And if you didn't get invited to this one, just know that there's plenty more flights around the corner. And also, if you are someone that's sticking around for the flights and about to hop onto the flights, which I assume, like, you know, most of you are, the flights will actually be going live at 12 PM PST time, or PT time. So, get ready for that. For any Australians out there, that's 5 AM. So, you know, anyway, I'm super excited for it. I cannot wait to stream and make content with Halo Infinite. It's going to be a blast, and I can't wait to see you guys on the battlefield. So, with that said, guys, I'll see you when we're playing Halo Infinite. Alright, have a good one.